Greetings, my fellow eagles and the entire world. This is Eagle Emmanuel Mensah with inspirations and guidance from Eagle Helen Mensah in the unseen world, coming into your homes and your minds with a message of empowerment and enlightenment. Today is the 5th of July in the year 2024, and the Bible says this is the day the Lord has made. And for that matter, we should rejoice and be glad in it. And so I take this opportunity to invite you, to invite the whole world to join me to give thanks to God for the day that He has granted unto us. And life in general, life is beautiful, life is glorious, life is God Himself, flowing through all things, including mankind. Today, I am going to speak to you on the topic, how to live intelligently. I repeat, how to live intelligently and to be a deliberate creator. The word intelligence, normally whenever it is mentioned, men and women, or the general understanding is people who are able to do well or who are doing well, who have gone through the school system and they are able to pass their exams, do all kinds of academic work. So this guy, he was a very intelligent person when he was at secondary school, when he was at the university. And so we associate intelligence with our academic works. And then those who cannot, those who maybe they struggle a little bit with their academic work, they end up saying, oh, for me, I'm not intelligent. Teachers begin to say this person or these people are not intelligent. Family members, society. And so you will see that intelligence has been actually equated to academic work. But academic work simply has to do with the exercise of the analytical faculty. But apart from we using our analytical faculty to analyze things, there is also another layer of our life which encompasses all aspects of our life. And that is the way we conduct our lives. The way we conduct our life. That one, the exercise of our analytical faculty doesn't necessarily take care of it. And so it is a mathematical truth. It is a practical truth that there are so many people that they are called acclaimed academic people, intelligent people. But to be honest with you, they have been very poor in managing their own life situations. They have been very poor in making choices. They have been very poor in making decisions. Yet, they are those that are being considered as the intelligent people. So you will see that intelligence is not about academic. So we are actually taking an aspect of intelligence to be the entire thing. But that is not the truth. And so today I'm here to share light on this and to empower you and to awaken you to your own powers and to remind you that you are an intelligent person. You are a very intelligent person. Your intelligence has no limit. But there is a way to actually access your intelligence. How to live as an intelligent person. Someone who is deliberately creating his life with academic qualifications or not, with any kind of social status or not. And so, we are created in the image and the likenesses of God. As we have always been saying, or to state it differently, we are the extension of a very high power called God. Energy, source energy. Whatever name you want to give to it, doesn't really matter. And so we are co-creating with this presence or an aspect of ourselves. That is the broader perspective or the broader aspect of every human being. And so this aspect of us is all-knowing. And so it knows everything and has answers to everything. And our ability to connect to this part of ourselves and work with it all the time makes us intelligent people. But not the academic books that we read, nor the qualifications that we hold, nor the social status that we have. No, that is not true. Nor the position that you hold in the society. that doesn't make you intelligent. We actually have some of the people that we call our leaders who are more or less stupid. As a matter of fact, their decisions are way, 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 way off. You see? And so, the intelligent person is the one that is awakened to the truth that he has a hidden part. And this hidden part of him or her is all knowing, all powerful, and ever present with him. And therefore, what he or she is doing is being in alignment, working cooperatively with this intelligence. So in times of situation, in times of difficulty, or what we call difficult challenges, the person only withdraw into his inner part. And then he receives solutions, he receives answers, and then he gives it to the world. And as a matter of fact, it's on record that most of the people that have saved the world from all kinds of difficulties and challenges did not even step into the doors or the walls of university classes, but they have changed the world. And so it is with every one of us. We are made, or we came out of a very powerful force we call infinite intelligence. The intelligence of this aspect of us is infinite, it's endless. But it is our responsibility to always connect and access this aspect of ourselves. And that makes us intelligent people. And so whilst we are in this world, and as I have already explained, this aspect of us, the hidden part of us, thinks. And we also think on every subject. And so you have 2 points of thinking centers. But the arrangement is that the two of you must, or the 2 part of you must think in one direction. And the hidden part of you is holy, is pure. And therefore it has only one direction of thought. And that is positive, good, love, joy. You see? And so whenever you think against or outside this arrangement, then you have what we call emotions. You feel it. And this tells you what you are co-creating with your own self, or what you are creating for yourself in the physical. And therefore, the intelligent person is the one that responds to his or her emotions and take the corrective actions. When the thing is not, whatever he is feeling is not good for him or herself, he simply look for a different thought and then begin to entertain that thought. And he takes himself from the negative to the positive. And that is how things and ideas drop into people's mind. That is how it comes to you effortlessly. And so you are supposed to become awakened to the fact that you have a mind, and the job of your mind is to think. And when you think, you generate thoughts. Every thought also brings about emotions. And these emotions, the way you respond to these emotions, be it good or bad, that makes you an intelligent person. The unintelligent person is the one that knows that whatever he's thinking about is giving him bad feelings, but he or she continues to indulge in that. When you are behaving in this way, that means you are not intelligent. You are not living intelligently, because you've been given a message, you've been given a guidance that helps you to navigate this world. And therefore, when you are ignoring the messages, the signals from your guidance, then it means you are not being wise, you are not intelligent, and you walk or you conduct your life on your own. You have no guidance, you have nothing to go with. You see? And so the intelligent person is the one that responds to his or her emotions, the negative emotions in particular. But positive ones too, we have to respond to it. If they are positive, then it means keep on doing what you are doing, do it more. If they are negative, it means reach out for other thoughts that will bring you positive feeling. And once you do that, you will see that you will live in this world and live through all difficulties and challenges and triumph and thrive. And people will wonder why you are thriving even in all kinds of difficulties and adversities. But that is how we are supposed to live. That is how we are supposed to be. So the intelligent person is not the one who has academic degree. No, that is a fallacy. That is a complete lie. The intelligent person is not the one that occupies the highest position in the world. That is not true. But the intelligent person is the one that has control over his or her own mind and responds to his or her own emotions. And for that matter, he creates only positive and wonderful situations or circumstances in his life. And so you are an intelligent person by default. But to be an intelligent person who lives in this world, that is actually accessing your aspect of intelligence, is the one that listens to his or her emotions. And so, let your emotions serve as your manifestation. Let your emotions serve as your manifestation. Anytime that you think, every thought comes about or brings about emotions. And as soon as you feel the emotion, that is your manifestation. That is the given birth of what you are about to experience in the future. And we can take this by looking. We can look at this by taking this analogy. We know in this world that all of us came through the one process. That is a man and a woman, your mom and dad, coming together to have an affair. So every human being knows about how we call procreation is, how a woman picks seeds and how she gives birth and the child becomes who we are now. But the fact is that it will be very unwise. It will be very, very unwise for any man or woman to think that the time that a woman conceives is when he or she begins to show signs of pregnancy. That is very unwise. Even if you go to the doctors, they don't look at the starting point of the pregnancy from when the woman begins to show signs. No, but they look at the back to when the affair actually started. So the day that a man and a woman have an affair and the woman begins to entertain joy that she knows that she's in her ovulation period and therefore she's pregnant, or those who do it just randomly then begin to entertain fear that she's going to get pregnant, is the manifestation. That is the manifestation of the baby that the woman is going to give birth. All other things that has to come later on are only the process that will bring about the physical appearance of the manifestation. And so your emotions are your manifestation. And the moment you train yourself to begin to pay attention to your emotions, your feelings, then you have control over life. You can actually know and predict what will appear in your life. Let your emotions be your manifestation. Do not place your mind on physical things that they should appear in your life before you say you have manifested. No, you manifest it at the emotional level before it comes to the physical level. And so when you begin to respond to your emotions and take corrective action to the negative ones, then you are creating you are actually operating as a deliberate creator. You are creating intelligently what you want in your life. And so, just as the conception of a baby does not start when a woman begins to show signs of pregnancy, in the same way, everything that appears in your life, be in your health or your financial or your work or whatever, does not start on the day that you started. If you're looking for a job, the time that you manifest the job is when you fail. You go for the interview and you feel that, no, this job has been given to me. That is the manifestation. And if you don't, any man or woman that is not able to get to that point and have that belief that this job is mine, you will not get the job. You will not get it because you have to manifest it at the emotional level. So let your emotions be the evidence of what you are manifesting, or be your manifestation, as a matter of fact. And this is done by the laws of cause and effect and the law of attraction. Actually, the law of attraction and the law of cause and effect are the same. Actions and reactions are equal. And the law of attraction also says that which is like unto itself is drawn. So you think, the thought becomes the cause. And then the effect becomes what? The emotions. The emotion. So you feel the emotion first before anything outside your body or anything outside your environment appears. And so, as a matter of fact, the law of cause and effect can actually be practically put into use when you pay attention to your emotions, when you pay attention to the effects of your thought. Thought is the first cause. And every thought has its accompanied effect or accompanied emotion. Yeah. So once you begin to know that the thought that I'm entertaining is not giving me any positive emotions, then let me change it to anyone that will give me positive emotions. Then you know that you are creating positively. And that the law does not fail, cause and effect. The law of attraction, they go in hand in hand. They go hand in hand. So cause is the thoughts. The effect is the emotions. And then the emotions will pass through all kind of processes. The forces in the universe to put all the people that are supposed to co-create with you. And then eventually one day it comes into your experiences. But as a matter of fact, it started long time before you are seeing it in physical. And so it is with even when we talk of sickness, sometimes some people normally they pass away all of a sudden, and we begin to say, oh, he didn't actually fall sick. He was healthy. We saw him this and that and that. But that is not the case. The person has been going through a lot of things emotionally at that level. And so it is a build-up and a build-up. And the day it appears, then you are only seeing it that's the day it appeared. But that is not the case. Cause and effect never fail. But cause and effect start from the emotional level. And therefore, pay attention to what you are thinking and pay attention to what you are feeling. If you don't like what you are feeling, do not entertain it. Do not go back to old issues and try to rehash it and then beat drums about it. Do not go back to past issues and try to justify. No, the more you think, know that if you can speak about a past event and feel so angry, just like as if it is happening right now, and know that you are activating the effects or the emotions. And once you are sending out these emotions, that is your manifestation. And whatever you are feeling, however you are feeling, persistently will come into your life. And so, an intelligent person is the one that doesn't go back to the past to bring out past events, to activate emotions that doesn't serve even those that went through it. But the intelligent person is that look at how life is right now. What do I want to create? What do I want in my experiences? What do I want to experience, regardless of what happened in the past? And then you deliberately create what you want to experience. You say, whatever that is lying behind that has no relevance. And as I've always been saying, your life is like a driver. If you are in your car, your interior mirror is for you to glance through it. You can only glance through the interior mirror. The moment you begin staring in the interior mirror, then you know you are on your way to distraction. The windscreen, the big screen, is the one that you're supposed to stare through. Look through it and see what is ahead of you. And you are able to drive yourself to wherever you are going. It is the same thing. Past event, past situation, past circumstances have no relevance to what you are going to create unless you give attention to them. But if you don't give attention to them, and you only give attention to what you want to create in your life, then they do not have power over you. And that is when we say you are an intelligent being. You are someone who is living intelligently and creating his or her own life deliberately. Then you are a deliberate creator, living creatively from the deliberate perspective. And so, the intelligent person is not the one who holds academic degree, a PhD holder, whatever. He's not an intelligent. Some of them are very stupid. Excuse me to say that, but that is a fact. They are unable to manage their lives. But there is someone who hasn't stepped into the classroom, but he's able to manage his life, his conduct of life. Everyone wishes he or she would be that person. Why? When they appear anywhere, the aura, the things that how people feel about them is so different from people whom we claim that they have this and that and that. So intelligence, we are all part of infinite intelligence, and it is our responsibility, it is our duty to access this infinite intelligence and let it be practical in our lives. And the only way it will be practical in our life is to listen to our emotions and only dwell on the positive side. And when you do that, then you have the laws of attraction, the laws of cause and effect on your side. making things beautiful and wonderful things. So you think, and then it appears. And as James Allen put it, you think in secret, and it appears in the open. So whatever thing you are going through happen in a secret, and it only appears in the open as the maturity of it. That is my message for you. Now, may the overshadowing presence of God that keeps the stars in the open such that they do not fall on us, that keeps the planets in their various orbits such that they do not clash with one another, lead and guide you, direct you, open your eyes and minds, and energize you to become awakened to your own indwelling powers, who you are, the intelligence that you have access to, and begin to take control of your mind and respond to your emotions and turn yourself into a deliberate creator, an intelligent person who deliberately chooses what he or she wants to think about, only what he or she wants to see in his or her life, and create this life favorably for himself and all people around him. That is when we say you are indeed a co-creator with your own self, or with your higher self, which is God, that we call God. Thank you, and God bless you.